so this is part 2 of Reelin in the Years. We're going to break down that intro solo. We're also going to talk about how to improvise over the G to E progression. So that G to E thing is... Okay, so we're going to show the first solo here. We got... So we have 7, 6, 5, double pull off on the second string. And then 2 5s, and you got a hammer on that second 5. Little 5, 5 to 7 here. Quick hammer, back to 5. So we got... The next part is... So that starts on the second string, 5, 5, 7, little 5, 2 more little 5s, hammer and back, so. Now we're going to hit that hammer again. That was a quick slide, 4 to 5 on the G string, big 2. Now we're going to have a 2 and a hammer to the 4 and to the 2 of the G. And then we get into a... So this is tricky. It's a 4, 5, 4, 2. You're trying to do a hammer on, pull off, pull off. To the 4, we're going to do that 4 times. So all together we got... So that was 2 2s up here, the top 2. Hammering into just the 4, the big one. Little 3 2 down there. 2 2. So 3 2 on the second, 2 on the G, 2 on the D. Now we're going to do the whole thing again. So we got... So we're going to have a 4 to 2. Slide the 4 to 6 with the middle finger. So the first finger is free to hit those 5s there, and that's part of an A shape right there. So we got... Now we're going to slide into a G shape. 4, 3, 3. 7 and 7. That's 11 to 10 right there. So once more through the whole thing. Now we're going to slide up way into this 15. So ding, ding, dee-dee-dee, and then we start getting into a... So we got... It's like a pull off and then 2 more notes. And then it's either a pull off or a slide and then 2 more notes. Same on the next. So you end up going 15, 14, 12, 10, 9, 7, 5, 3. When you get to that one, 3, 3, 3, 3, 0, 3, 3, 5, and then 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 5. Okay, so we'll go from here again. We got... Okay, so the tricky part, you got 4, 5, 6, 5, 5, 1 5 and a hammer. Little bend on that little 7. 5, 5, 7, 6, 2. So once again, we'll play the little loop here. Okay, now we're going to talk about the scales you use to improvise over this. So we have the A Mixolydian scale, starts on the A note here, 2, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. Now if you wanted to add more notes to that, you could go down here and include these other notes too. So O2, 4, O2, and you could do the open here, or you could do the 4 there, same thing. So we got... Okay, so that's your A Mixolydian. That scale will get you through this. You could also look at this scale as G Lydian and start it on a G note, because the progression does start with G. So to sound the best, you kind of want to see where your G's are within that. And we could look at it as G Lydian, open 2, 3, open 2, 3. But you also have those other notes we talked about. Okay, we can also get up in here and start on a G. Go 5, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10. Gives us access to a lot of higher notes there. So I'm going to get this loop going again and show you how to kind of improvise with these scales. So here comes the G chord. There's an A note to go with the A chord. G. See, that's a note from an A chord right there, so it sounds good at that point. These are triads. That's an A triad and a G triad. Switch to G there, to the A. You can also look at it as major pentatonic. So here's the A major. That's the G major there. Okay, so how about I get the chords going and you guys do some improving, and I'll give you some little tips and pointers as we go, all right? All right, so how about get started on one of your G notes, wherever you want. Here's another G note, and we'll try to improv with these scales a little bit. A 2, 3, and. Think about that shape of the A, and if you can land on one of those notes, see how it's like opens here, and then it's 2s. If you can land on the 2s when I'm playing the A chord, it's gonna sound real good. You also got that little 5 down there. You got the little 3. And then we get into these shapes. For G, you can see those bottom 3s down there. See those 5s down there. Alright, so that was Reelin in the Ears, part 2. The intro solo note for note, plus how to improv on the G to A progression. Thanks a lot for watching, y'all. We'll see you soon.